Serves his punches where, like the first few rounds, he throws very few punches.
He's just measuring. He's a computer, man.
Yep.
10th round, maybe by 4 or 5 points. I'm very disappointed that I don't know what the judges saw. I really don't understand.
The whole way, so I don't know, man. I think it's bad judging, incompetence as usual, I think, and I'm retired for a reason.
Joe Rogan didn't hold back after the Pacquiao versus Barrios fight. He openly said Manny Pacquiao was robbed. Rogan praised Pacquiao's incredible speed and sharpness, noting that even at his age, Manny looked fast, composed, and in control. He highlighted how Pacquiao consistently landed the cleaner shots and dictated the pace of the bout. For Rogan, the judge's decision made absolutely no sense. He called the outcome unfair and frustrating, saying it was a disservice to what actually happened in the ring.
But once he gets in there, he's hyper competitive. He wants to win at all costs. He's gonna put himself at harm's risk to make sure he gets that W, man. I've always liked Wonderboy, man.
I couldn't believe Kevin Holland decided to have a kickboxing fight with him. I couldn't believe Kevin Holland, they made a deal, no going to the ground. He's like, let's just stand up. Like, what are you saying?
I don't think Holland was going to take him down anyways.
Well, I think you would try. I mean,
Holland would have been worse.
Fantastic jiu-jitsu guy.
Yeah, Holland's but the wrestling,
yeah.
And that is like one of the things that drains people. He might have got stopped early if he went for a takedown, and I think that's kind of what hurt Izzy in the Pereira fight, putting those takedowns up there. It takes a lot of gas. If you haven't been doing that for a lifetime, wrestling is one of the most draining things for the energy tank.
Without a doubt. I think with Izzy though, what he talked about, that left leg getting compromised, the calf kicks.
Sean Gibbons, a key member of Pacquiao's team, was visibly outraged by the result. He believed Manny executed a flawless game plan, crisp combinations, smart movement, and superior ring activity. Gibbons said the judges' scoring felt like a slap in the face, not just to Pacquiao, but to the sport itself. He described the decision as a clear injustice that undermines the integrity of boxing and sends the wrong message about fairness in high-level competition.
By Manny Pacquiao's advisor, Sean Gibbons, here in Las Vegas. Sean, for many people, they felt that Manny had done enough to have his hand raised tonight. Felt like he rolled back the years and was going to be WBC champion once again. Wasn't to be a majority draw instead. So, how would you assess the fight? What are your reflections?
Well, I would assess it that to me, I was amazed. I've seen Manny in the gym. I saw him working, but until you see a guy in the fight, you don't know 100% what you're going to get. The guy was so smooth, relaxed. I had him up going into the 10th round, maybe by 4 or 5 points. I'm very disappointed that I don't know what the judges saw. I really don't understand.
So we've just had a press conference and you can see even though Manny doesn't, say it himself in his emotions, he's disappointed. How do you guys regroup from that, and what was the mood like in the dressing room after the fight?
It was just kind of disbelief a little, like, how does that happen? Why does that happen? Manny Pacquiao, at 46 years old, making history, vintage performance, gave it his all in the ring. And why, he's been robbed on a few occasions. Now, he's got a few, decisions that were close, that went his way. But the mood was like just disbelief. Just like, why does it happen? I don't get it.
With the fight itself, what was you most pleased with from Manny's performance?
Was it?
With the fight itself, what was you most pleased with from Manny's performance?
Oh, I mean, everything. I mean, the guy, for 46 years old and training 7 weeks, he had stamina.
Trainer Freddie Roach reacted swiftly and emotionally. He was adamant that Pacquiao had done more than enough to secure the win. Roach pointed to Manny's clean, well-timed punches and how he controlled the rhythm of the fight as undeniable evidence of victory. He immediately called for a rematch, saying it's the only way to right this wrong. Even at 46, Roach believes Pacquiao still has what it takes to dominate, and that belief hasn't wavered.
We had a great fight. Manny fought very well, and he even had a knockdown in there somewhere. I thought he had won the fight 8-4, but as the way things go, and we would like a rematch right away.
Social media exploded with backlash after the decision. Fans, pundits, and former pros alike shared a common opinion: Pacquiao won. Across the board, people praised his precision, defensive mastery, and ability to control the pace. The general consensus was that Manny outboxed Barrios, and the result left many scratching their heads. For countless fans, it was another blow to boxing's credibility, a reminder that controversial decisions continue to erode trust in the sport.
So Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios ends in a draw. For me personally, I feel like Manny Pacquiao got robbed in this fight. I had predicted Manny Pacquiao to lose, but I do not think he lost this fight. Even though it wasn't perfect, I thought he pulled it out the bag. With his sheer tenacity, his veteran grit, we even saw flashes of that signature volume combination punching. Was super durable in this fight, and he even used mind games and tricks and tactics to get Mario Barrios off his game. Mario Barrios was distracted, he was hesitant, he wasn't throwing a lot of punches, he wasn't listening to his corner, and overall, even though it ended in a draw, I thought Manny Pacquiao should have won, and this fight would have made history, and it's a real shame that it didn't. But comment down below and let me know what you guys thought about this fight.
Former world champion Shawn Porter gave a technical breakdown that leaned heavily in Pacquiao's favor. He noted that Barrios failed to assert himself and lacked tactical versatility. In contrast, Pacquiao displayed his trademark ring IQ, cutting angles, feinting, and firing off combinations with expert timing. Porter argued that Barrios looked uncertain, while Manny looked like the clear general in the ring. In his opinion, it was hard to justify giving Barrios so many rounds.
Shawn, he may not have gotten him out of there in 3, but he looked like he damn near won the first 3 rounds. What do you think of Pacquiao tonight? Who do you think won the fight?
It was really hard for me to give Mario rounds. I thought that, Manny is a systematic fighter. He works, jab, 1-2s. He's always leading with the straight left. I don't feel like Mario took control to charge at any points. I don't know if he outlanded him at any point in any rounds. It was hard. It's really hard to see from where I was at. But all in all, I just felt like it was, if you had a meter, it was really swaying Manny's way the whole way. So I don't know, man. I think it's bad judging, incompetence as usual. I think, and I'm retired for a reason. I didn't retire because I couldn't get decisions, but simply put, there's a lot that goes on in this game that I don't agree with. And this just adds to my fire.
Following the controversial decision, fans began pointing out questionable media coverage. One fan tweeted, "Even the PBC highlights only show Barrios' punches even in rounds Manny clearly won." The selective editing sparked concerns about narrative manipulation and bias in how the fight was being presented. Rising star Teofimo Lopez also weighed in, calling the result flat-out wrong. He praised Pacquiao's work rate and clean shot placement throughout the fight. While he acknowledged Barrios had some moments, Lopez said they didn't come close to the sustained pressure and precision Manny brought. His words added even more fuel to the fire, reinforcing the belief that the judges got it completely wrong.
So, plus the commentators, I don't know what they're talking about, how they saying it, but I scored a 9-3.
Is there any way Barrios act out a draw, or just that was highway robbery?
Maybe the championship rounds, but even then, I felt like Pacquiao stole them at the end of each round. So, hey, I'm just a spectator tonight, you know what I mean? But it's good to see Manny at 46 going 12 rounds with a world champion. Gotta give him that.
We always talk about the industry and some of the funny stuff. So, conspiracy theory, Tio. Why do you think then, if Pacquiao clearly won the fight, in your eyes, they would make it a draw instead?
I get in trouble, Sean. I get in trouble when I talk about these conspiracies. But nevertheless, hopefully we see him again.
Would you want it? You think he should?
We got a champ right here.
Gary Anchuan Russell spoke with clear admiration for Pacquiao's performance, especially considering his age. He found it remarkable that Pacquiao could still outwork and outsmart a younger fighter in the ring. Russell confidently stated that Manny won at least 8 rounds, dominating most exchanges. He praised Pacquiao's consistent footwork, speed, and relentless punch output, arguing it was hard to justify any outcome other than a Pacquiao victory.
Entertaining fight. Father Time didn't show in Manny Pacquiao. A lot of people thought his age was going to catch up with him. It didn't play a part at all in that fight. He was fast, he was strong, he was in shape, and he didn't show any kinks in his armor. I'm proud of him. To many more than Manny Pacquiao, I take my hat off to him.
Who would you love to see him fight next?
Honestly, I would like to see a rematch. I would like to see a rematch. Why? Because I don't think that was a legitimate decision. So, but it is what it is,
What do you think Mario could have done better to actually sway people to believe this was a draw?
He could have been more active. I feel like he was waiting too long. Mario Barrios, he's a precision fighter, you know, but Manny Pacquiao, he's too busy for a fighter that's just want to sit there and take pictures and look pretty. Mario Barrios, I feel like he got to be punctual when he's boxing. You can be a boxer, but be an effective boxer. You know, I feel like he's just waiting there in the pocket a little too long, and that just kind of like cost him a couple of rounds. That's why I say I don't think it should have been a majority draw. A split decision, Manny Pacquiao.
What was your scorecard?
Split decision, Manny Pacquiao.
How many rounds did Manny win?
I give him 7, 8 tops.
You feel like Barrios?
8 tops. But I feel like Manny Pacquiao all around outworked Mario.
Boxing analysts and journalists didn't hold back, calling the decision a blatant robbery. Many believe the fight was Pacquiao's chance to make history by capturing a world title at 46. Seeing that opportunity taken from him despite what seemed like a clear winning effort left a bitter taste. Experts criticized the judging, saying it was disconnected from the actual events in the ring, and used the moment to renew calls for reform in how high-level fights are scored.
Robbery. They robbed Manny Pacquiao, the 8th division world champion, 5-time lineal, should be 13-time world champion, the ambassador, the senator, the humanitarian, the greatest karaoke singer of them all, the GOAT, Manny Pacquiao. And did he show he was the GOAT last night in Las Vegas, Nevada versus Mario Barrios. Mario Barrios, he fought good. Fought good. But he didn't fight like a legend. He didn't fight like a great fighter. Is the reason why I believe that Manny Pacquiao and his wife Jinky, shout out to wife Jinky, believe that he could come back into the sport of boxing, especially in the 147-pound division, because the 147-pound division is nothing special unless Manny Pacquiao was there. Manny Pacquiao was so good that these guys haven't even done significant. Nobody has done nothing significantly great outside of Bud Crawford beating early true spits. In the time that Manny Pacquiao been out, nobody has done anything significantly great. It makes guys like Manny Pacquiao want to come back to the sport of boxing and fix this garbage. Let me go back to the sport of boxing. That's what we're talking about right now in the welterweight division, the rematch between Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather. Manny Pacquiao will be Floyd Mayweather. As I said it. I like Floyd, a legendary fighter, but I believe how Manny Pacquiao fought yesterday. And we haven't seen Floyd Mayweather. I know he's still in shape. But this Manny Pacquiao, and the footwork that he displayed yesterday. And like he said in the post-fight interview, he threw a little bit more punches, but of course he's 46 years old. But I'm just saying, even at 46 years old, he's better than all these guys. He'll knock out Devin Haney, like worse than Ryan Garcia.
Boxing fans worldwide were stunned by the decision and flooded social media with their frustration. One tweet summed it up. He landed more, controlled the pace, walked him down, and still lost. Classic boxing politics. They didn't rob Manny, they robbed the sport. This sentiment echoed widely, as fans felt the result damaged more than Pacquiao's legacy, it hurt the sport's credibility. Analysts noted a disturbing trend of questionable decisions and increasing draws, especially in high-stakes bouts. The Pacquiao-Barrios fight became another example of judging inconsistencies that risk alienating loyal fans who demand fairness and transparency.
Manny Pacquiao, Mario Barrios ends in a draw. Oh, it's musty.
The hatred.
Musty energy.
First and foremost, Gervonta Tank Davis' resume is aging like spoiled milk. His resume is just being absolutely disgusting. 2 of his best wins, Mario Barrios and Ryan Garcia, both of them got cooked. Manny Pacquiao is 46 years old and went through that just to get a draw. I thought Manny Pacquiao won the fight. Mario Barrios, it might be time to retire, my brother. This is back-to-back draws, bro. Back-to-back draws for Mario Barrios. This is absolutely musty at the highest level. Mario Barrios just in there with no sense of urgency, could not stop Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao, 46 years old. The second round, his check engine light came on for his knees. Check engine light came on for his back. Pacquiao did not want nothing to go down to the body. Mario Barrios just went life and death with a 46-year-old Manny Pacquiao. Bro, I'm absolutely disgusted, man. Mario Barrios is officially food at 147. That's why everybody just jumped in line. I wouldn't be surprised Shakur Stevenson want to fight Mario Barrios. Bro, I would not be surprised if Inoue want to fight Mario Barrios. That's right. Inoue coming up all the way to 147 to fight Mario Barrios. This is just nasty at the highest level. Get it together, PBC, and they paid $90 for that. Y'all paid $90 for that, bro. Lord, bro, Lord. We streaming Fire Stick Boys back outside. That's the chiller killer.
The hatred.
Musty energy. One fan's comment captured the mood perfectly. Manny Pacquiao obviously won this fight. He got robbed. This reflected the overwhelming belief that Pacquiao had done enough to secure a victory, only to be denied by questionable judging. Independent round-by-round breakdowns showed Pacquiao winning more rounds than what was reflected on the official scorecards. His accuracy, pace, and consistent pressure were hard to ignore, and many believed he should have at least earned a split decision, if not a unanimous one. Boxing insiders criticized Barrios for a cautious and passive approach. Against a 46-year-old opponent, expectations were that Barrios would press forward, dominate the exchanges, and control the fight. Instead, he appeared hesitant and reactive. Analysts argued that if Barrios couldn't convincingly beat an older Pacquiao, then the narrative surrounding the decision fell apart. Pacquiao looked like the true aggressor and, to many, the rightful winner.
Barrios, embarrassing performance, but a good performance for Pacquiao considering what had happened. Cook me all you want in the comments. I blame this more on Mario Barrios, just not. He's the worst. Jinky Pacquiao did a great job matchmaking this. He is by far the worst champion, world champion I've seen in boxing in a very long time. Mario Barrios did absolutely zero. He had hurt Manny, I think, in around round 11, and he let him off the hook, didn't do anything. He hurt him to the body one other time, and he looked really good in the first round. Horrible performance by Mario Barrios. How he got a draw, I wouldn't have given him a draw. I had Pacquiao ahead. And I thought for sure, even if it was close, they would give it to Pacquiao. They give it a draw. Majority a draw. I'm not going to say that I'm not shocked, but I think it was the best case scenario for Manny. And Barrios got lucky. It was a best case scenario for Manny because it moves the division forward a little bit, but he didn't look that bad. Barrios looks horrible. If he was in there with Brian Norman Jr., he would have been KO'd. And God forbid he was in with Boots. Manny just, I know people are still going to say, look, Manny won. Manny did not look good. That's to tell you how bad Barrios is. He didn't look good at all. His punches were sloppy. He was slow. He didn't look effective. I don't care what anybody says. That's what I saw. Granted, he's 46 years old.
Coach Manny Robles offered a technical perspective on the bout. He noted that Pacquiao executed a near-flawless strategy using footwork to create angles, maintain distance, and control tempo. Robles pointed out how rare it is for a 46-year-old to fight at that level, let alone do so effectively. His desire to see Pacquiao fight again was a testament to the energy and heart Manny still brings to the sport. Fans echoed this sentiment across social media, voicing disappointment over Barrios' cautious strategy. Many questioned how such a passive performance could be rewarded with a draw, especially when Pacquiao appeared to carry the fight. Barrios missed a clear opportunity to prove himself against a legend, and instead left fans questioning the legitimacy of the result.
It was a very... this yeah. Manny Pacquiao? Yeah. Manny won. Yeah. Manny won. He should be up, man. I honestly thought that Barrios was gonna win big, and Manny showed up, man. I was pulling for Manny, and I was hoping to see... Look, Manny back in his prime, bro, forget about it, man.
Yeah, he was a boss.
But it was a good fight, but still Manny did enough to win. This was not a draw.
Do you think Manny will come back again?
I hope so. After this performance, I sure hope so.
Robert Guerrero added an emotional yet grounded take. He pointed out how the crowd responded to Pacquiao's bursts of offense. The energy in the arena clearly swayed in Manny's favor. While the judges may not have awarded him the win, Guerrero noted that almost everyone else in the building did. To the fans that night, Manny Pacquiao was the undisputed people's champion.
People do not see it that way. I know, but everybody loves Manny. Come on, everybody loves Manny, no matter what. I mean, you know, I think he edged it out. I think he won it by a round or two. So, you know, I just think Mario Barrios needed to use his jab a lot more. He needed to pump it. I mean, that single jab, it's kind of tough to get, you know, to keep Manny off with his speed and his power with a single jab. I want to fight Manny. Throw him in with me. Can I play the video game, Pac-Man Ghost? It's like that my whole career. He's been running from me, so.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned for more updates, analysis, and breakdowns from the world of boxing.